The gun control debate heating up again today at the State House, with Senate Republicans trying to essentially kill a red flag bill sponsored by the House Speaker. Now, that was approved anyway. CBS 13's Brad Rogers joins us at the live desk. And Brad, there's a public hearing on this that's set for next week.
With that public hearing, the red flag or crisis intervention bill would allow family members or law enforcement officers to petition the court to seize guns and stop the purchase of a gun from a person suspected of being a danger to themselves or others.
It was definitely a really hard time period.
Leanna Holden was home the night of the Lewiston tragedy, writing her college essay, when she kept hearing sirens.
And my mom called me into her room to tell me what was going on and why we kept hearing the sirens. And it was honestly terrifying. It really catapulted my interest in my advocacy work with gun safety and wanting to prevent anything like that from happening again to my community.
Leanna is a member of the gun control advocacy group Students Demand Action. She supports House Speaker Rachel Talbot Ross's bill that, if passed, would allow the courts to issue an emergency crisis intervention, forcing a person believed to be in crisis to surrender their firearms.
It's time that we have something that can expedite the process of getting guns out of hands from people that are in crisis.
Republican lawmakers argued against allowing this bill to move forward.
At this late juncture, it is inappropriate to be bringing in this really massive change to law for consideration when we're almost out of session.
It completely restricts someone's Second Amendment and constitutional rights without due process.
But Democratic lawmakers say following the Lewiston tragedy, they've heard from countless people who want a red flag law.
Based on that, demand from Mainers across the state, a lot of folks felt like we should give that topic a public hearing so that people can really articulate why they want it, dig into the details of it.
Senator Keim, though, says a red flag law is unnecessary.
And when we came up with the yellow flag law, that was taking all of the best pieces out of what would be considered red flag and putting it into something that really protects people's constitutional rights, and also make sure that we're providing safety and protection for the communities and for people that might be at a great risk of harm.
Now, the Lewiston student Leanna Holden says she still supports changes to beef up Maine's yellow flag law, but says that law didn't stop a gunman from killing 18 people in her hometown. The live desk, Brad Rogers, CBS 13 News. Marissa?
Brad, thank you.